Hello YouTube, and welcome to my review of the SH Figuarts Domon Kasshu from the Mobile Fighter G Gundam series. Now, this was Bandai's very first attempt at making a non-Kamen Rider action figure in the SH Figuarts line. And since him, they have gotten a lot better with facial expressions and just overall aesthetics. But at the time, this was mind-blowingly good, and it really brings to life the anime, because Domon in the show did kung fu and all this other stuff, and you could pull off all these great poses that he did in the show with this action figure. So let's get into articulation. Okay, before I get into head articulation, I want to go ahead and show you that this is on a little tiny ball joint, so it can move. I'm going to go ahead and move it out of the way so I can turn the head around without any problems. Now this is a double ball joint. One side goes into his head, the other side is in his neck, which allows his head to move up and down, side to side. So, very good head articulation. For torso articulation, he has a ball joint here and a ball joint there, which give him the ability to go that far down and really far back. Yeah, no human could do that. And if you can, you're a freak. And twist side to side. Bend side to side. And since it is technically on his torso, go ahead and do the back spike things. Now the bottom two are on little ball joints, so they can move independently wherever you want them. And this one is stationary. Okay, starting off with the shoulder. The shoulder pad is attached to the back of his arm, so you can move up and down and a little bit around. The arm can rotate 360 degrees. It has that ball in there, so it has the circular movement, although mine is really tight. It can rotate 360 degrees below the shoulder. Elbow is double jointed. This little piece is not molded together, but because the hand is here, it is pretty tight on there. When you pop the hand out, it will come out if you're not careful. But the hand can rotate 360 degrees and wiggle on that joint. He has the Type 2 style hips, which means they cannot be brought down, but he still gets great articulation. Legs can go that far apart. The thighs can swivel. Leg can go that far forward, that far back. Double jointed knees. He has the plastic style feet. They can rotate 360 degrees. Just be careful with this little piece. They can bend that far in. And they can't really bend out because of that piece, because it does come down over the little blue piece. But his foot can go that far down, that far up, and his toe is on a hinge. So even though he has plastic feet, it's really, really good at pulling off wide poses. Okay, let's start the accessories by going over the hands first, since there are a lot of them. First up, we have his closed fists. We have his holding things hands. Have his karate chop hands, or swooshing through the air pose hands, like when he spins around in the transformation of the Shining Gundam. I'm sorry, the opening of the Shining Gundam. They have his blade open hands, his shining finger hands, his God finger hands, or burning finger hands. He has one I challenge you to a Gundam fight hand. He has one Kingdom Hearts logo hand. Let me zoom in here so you can really get a good look at that. There you go. He has his serene state of mind, prayer type hands. He comes with Argo's little chain that he wraps around his body, and these are used with these hands right here, so kind of like that. Has his Sekiha Tenkyoken, nice little orange energy ball. Has his beam saber. Comes with 3 different faces. First one is his closed eyes. Second one is open eyes. And lastly, my least favorite, his yelling face. That just does not look right at all. And his last accessory is his Mobile Tray System custom stand. The base is designed to look like the Mobile Tray System. Final thoughts. SH Figuarts Domon Kasshu is a pretty good action figure. It was a really nice effort from Bandai for their first non-Kamen Rider SH Figuarts. They got some things right, like the great hair. I have really no problems with the molding other than his faces. Really the only one that looks true to the show is the face with his eyes closed. The others just seem a little off. But as you can see, he has great posability. He has tons of hands. He comes with a stand, which seems like no Figuarts come with nowadays. So I definitely give him a thumbs up. He is a little bit hard to come by now because he is pretty old. He came out in late 2008, I believe. But if you can find one, and if you're a fan of the G Gundam series, then I highly recommend him. And with that, I'll see you at the next review.